Hey everybody, it's Steven, Natsuki, Black Fires Triple Threes, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm sorry to say I hadn't played this for a long time because a lot's been going on since the past few weeks for it. I mean, you know what happened, you know, the Christmas, New Year's, and all sorts of stuff happened for it. And now I come back to play this again for it. And also, I've been trying to play this game since I have only free time to have no work this weekend, and hopefully I can play this one more time for it because I hadn't finished it just yet for it. Hopefully, if I remember correctly, Sayori is acting very strange lately. That she having acted on something she don't want to talk about for a bit. And then next thing you know, had the preparation for the festival. What's going to happen the next week? We had to pick which girls I had to go with, so I had no choice. I had to pick Natsuki to help her out with the cupcakes, but she come into my house, which is the main character as myself, which is coming to visit for it. So we were not sure what's gonna happen for it. And also, people gonna keep asking us to check out the games file for it. Well, don't worry guys, I got everything covered. I'll show you guys right now. I mean, if I can show you for it. See, I got everything under control. I got everything and there's nothing else for it. And I don't know if you can see it for a bit, but I've been keeping an eye on this very clearly for it. So I'm trying to make sure there's something specific on it. And also, some of the games are closer by itself when I pull out of the game for it. Because I do it in dual monitors, but don't know what I'm supposed to do for it. So let me just get back to the game for a minute. Oh, that's just great. Okay, I'm back for this one. Sorry I had an adjustment to get back for it. Like I said, I couldn't even make it something that try and change it, especially my face cam for it. I mean, I'll show you guys the game files. I'm trying to keep an eye on it as whenever I could for a bit. And then I'll show them. I need to change like a setting for this one for it. But it'll take a long time for it. So anyway, let's start and load a new game. Okay, this is a part about the going home for a bit. I can't believe this! Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to deal with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I have a good time. Now I sound like I have a good time for it because you're still interested with Monica for it. It's already Sunday. That's the weekend. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us? Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. Okay. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji, the cute languages for it. I mean, Natsuki is the cutest girl. It's one of my second person for it. The second favorite, I would say. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I hadn't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. I mean, that's what friends do, get it? But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said. Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Okay, is this Sayori's house for it? One thing for sure, is there any parents around here for it? I'm not sure for it. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we're done in the past. Okay, you've done this like before. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it in the habit of simply entering each other's house like our family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom when I finally found her. Sayori? Hi, Steven. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile and easy to tell that she's different. Yeah, she's trying to keep her feelings that side for it. I mean, she have like real feelings towards me. That means she have it interesting with me, but not just friends. Not friend in the friend zone. There's a minute of silence between us. You hadn't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals on wall decoration that she had for years now. And I could tell. I'd like to see the Sayori's room for it. I wonder what happened with the Natsuki's, Yuri, and Monika's room would look like for it. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. Well, I'm not some kind of a servant, butler thing nonsense. I'm not a mom. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait. How do you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparation, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. Really? You'll help her online just like on Skype? That's what you used to do. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then? Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Like she just looked away. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiled, shaking her head. That's not good, Steven. Yeah? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. What, become friends in the first place? Or is it join the club in the first place? I'm not sure why is it your fault exactly. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gave me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Steven. No, I didn't put you in a trap. Besides, you're one of my first favorite. I mean, we become like friends and all. I mean, be awkwardly when we do this in the literature club with one thing for sure. But we still carry each other's. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Steven? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Was there anyone worried about me? I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I have known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not thinking about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Oh, come on. I will just accidentally press the right click for it. Let me just wait. It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make everything a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. No, you can't be actually in the friend zone, man. Well, I need to confess to something, I don't know.
You don't understand at all, Steven. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me.
No, you can't do that, Sayori. We all here for you. Come on. I get a feeling why I have depression, anxieties, that people have trouble dealing with being alone and such, but you know, they can't be alone. As long as you have friends, you got nothing to worry about.
It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends again closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just want to torture me.
Okay, she's gone into depression again.
Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right. I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Steven. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally show you what a horrible person I am.
Tears strikes down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish.
Oh, Sayori, don't say that, and don't cry. Now it almost makes me feel sad.
And I was punished, but my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept this punishment. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight brace.
Steven!
What's happening? Why is everything on down for it? Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. A bonus to hanging out with the girls. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Steven.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arm being wrapped around her, Sayori's arm remained at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this. To me. Please don't do this. Steven.
Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Steven. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too.
Sayori let me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's going to be fun, right?
yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. And I say ears as eyes. If I could spend a whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't! Please don't. If you do that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and hop out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. As she says I know.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. God, this is the saddest moments with Sayori. The saddest day for it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worried too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home, anxious awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside our front door. Okay, Natsuki's already at my house already? Wow, that's getting quick. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. And speaking of this, Natsuki, and amazing normal clothes, not even a school uniform for it. And then a cat, looks like there's a cat for it.
Sup?
Hey! I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki is something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
And this is the kitchen. Welcome to my home, Natsuki. And I was like, this kitchen is amazing food. It's kind of weird, like, I remember this that happened a long time ago, that during summer vacation, I have someone to visit with my grandma. I'm pretty sure they make amazing food, and there's all sorts of stuff for it. But this kitchen, like I said, this one is amazing for it. I wish it would be like this for it. But sad thing, then I can't go back to it. That's sad thing to it. I say you brought lots of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably from baking supplies. Yeah, you're gonna need that for lots of cupcakes. But one thing for sure, how many cupcakes can you make, Natsuki?
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything that I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Like, some cream, some sprinkle, syrups, all sorts of stuff for it. You need some, like, decorations for your cupcakes for it.
Good! Good I could count on you to do your part.
Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly said that, rather than something snarkly like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen.
What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Steven?
Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds on to me. Is that really that heavy? How many bake supplies have you got exactly? 10? 20? I don't know.
Yeah! This is ridiculously heavy! I carried that all the way here.
How can you do that?
Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you.
It's because I'm so small, isn't it?
Is it because you're strong? Even though you may be small, but are you that strong?
You jerk.
Natsuki hits a fist into my chest.
Really?
Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much?
It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, jeez, never mind.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something for a minute.
What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What?
That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey! Now you're treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like...
Natsuki catches her word and her face turns red. Natsuki...
Forget it! I didn't say anything!
Okay. I think I should try and be like perfect like Yuri. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours.
How would you know that anyway?
Just trust me on this one.
Gross.
Hey!
What's that to me? Who else?
Man, let's just get started already.
You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Steven.
You really found my weakness? There's no way there's no weakness of being a good gross thing. Natsuki smiles devoutly. Please spare me. What is this, Undertale? Well, if Natsuki decided to dish out more insult like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for it now. Finally is starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. How messy is it to make all this cupcake and nonsense? Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her previous baking for it. Oh my gosh, that Natsuki become a mother.
Steven, what did you put the food coloring? The batter is going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun?
Well, I am having fun. Aren't you having fun as well? I'm having fun.
See, I was just saying that.
I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller balls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is what you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if I just looking at it makes everyone's eyes line up.
Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cap-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expression for it. Oh yeah, for the first time when I joined the Legend of a Dragon by Sayori, they sold myself into cupcakes, right? Because my favorite is my cupcakes for it. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you're completely finished mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using electric mixture for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk and huge bowl for the icing.
Eh? The icing is still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It just took a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. Oh my god, is this getting weird? Sexual ways of doing it, Natsuki? Really?
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved.
See?
As if it to epiphanize? I don't know what to say. Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
Your icing? Eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I'd like to see you try. I push harder just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me caused me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Gross! You got it on my face!
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tried to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez! You know what? Take this!
Natsuki instead wiped it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish! I'm faster. Are we having a food fight or something? I grab her wrist with my hand before it reached my face. Natsuki tried to use her other hand to fight back, but I grabbed that one as well. Okay, this is a weird image for it. It seems like I'm trying to beat her for it. And there's an icing on her finger. That is very weird.
Stop!
Now tell you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know, I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Okay, this is getting weirder than I thought this should be for it.
What? Did you seriously just...
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Steven, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me, just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazed at me in silence. I noticed her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? I don't know, right? The fire alarm starts going off. Oh no, is there something happening with the cupcakes? Natsuki rushed over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder. You left the dirty tray in here, dummy! How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistake.
Jeez. Natsuki used the oven mitts to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. Oh, that's not good. I guess we have to start all over again. She says on the top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing. Like nothing ever happened. So we're just pretending there's nothing gonna happen again. Like I just licked Natsuki's fingers from her icing that she got stuck into. That's awkward.
That's smells so good.
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they all look.
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. Oh, sorry about that. Tissues. You might need a tissue just in case something happens for it. Anyways, what did I say before I done this one? She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I'm about decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though.
What's this one for? I pick out one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the other.
That one really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake.
Oh, you might write letters for it?
Like, happy birthday or whatever.
Huh. I see. That gave me an idea, actually.
Eh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose a cupcake based on what word they like.
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so...
Oh, you think this my cute idea is really good? Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, the way how you dress normally, you're still cute.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Eh? Did you say something?
No, nothing. Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She's showing me how to apply the icing, and then we each gets to work. Man, how long does it take for making all these cupcakes work? Maybe over like 5 hours? We're finally finished. Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look at how pretty they're all together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Ugh, I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Natsuki says something about her dads who don't like it if something happens for it when she make cupcakes for it. Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Already? Is it nighttime already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly.
How is it my fault to make it all slow as yourself? I do it the best as I could, Sayori. Natsuki. What am I saying Sayori for? I keep thinking about Sayori for it, but it's Natsuki.
You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have these chances.
Man, as usual, Natsuki placed the blame on me.
You can't bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I could do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. Again, think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Okay, so we're done for today then. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted?
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki, what she said before, but not always having this chance? It doesn't have to be that way at all. Have fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over at any time, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like that. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere.
Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you.
Steven, I thought you only care about getting this done. Ugh. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so...
Oh my gosh, Natsuki getting closer. What the heck? Okay, I didn't think he's not gonna kiss me or something. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki! Standing in from me, Natsuki looks up at me. Even though she is so small, how can she try and reach to me? I feel her fingers gently clutch at the side of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breathes against me.
I felt it for a while now.
Oh, what happened? Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Sayori!
Eh?
Hi, Steven.
Sayori! Oh my god, I have a bad timing for it. Just now we weren't...
It's okay, Steven. I just stopped by to say hi. Well...
Okay, this is really awkward.
You should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried to stay in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come in and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her? It made me really happy that you made such good friends.
Oh no, tears breaking out. That's not good. Sayori, you can't do this.
That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Steven? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Every time it hurts so much. This would have been so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Steven. If it wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with the being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? It seems Monica knows everything about it. Not just being like a stalker or something. Like she knows something. Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Steven. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Steven. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel.
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt you anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's the best for you? You still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori. Oh my god, it's happening, guys. It's happening. I love you. You always be my dearest friend.
No, I cannot say that to Sayori. She will break her heart for him. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to confess to my love. Sayori, I love you. You are my favorite character in the whole world, especially for Doki Doki Literature Cup. I love you.
I love you. Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Steven.
Oh, this is the cutest picture ever. Oh my gosh. Even say I always cry for it, and there's me as the main character for it. I'm curious to know what kind of face it'll be look like for it. I kind of wish I'd like to see my own face. Sorry, I just have a nose pop for it. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Steven, is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arm and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Steven. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why would the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Steven.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay, I'll trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow. Our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always been. Even if we are a couple, I don't know if I could handle everything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. Well, I'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Steven?
Sayori gazed at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me. Right?
I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that make you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's the best for me.
Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can't comfort her, I keep wondering if I could be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Okay, I'm gonna leave this for now on. Sorry to say it. I had to leave this as a cliffhanger for it. I thought for sure this is the saddest moments I have in my life, especially with Sayori having troubling with her own life as well. And also what oh no, what the heck? I do not know what's really happened. I found a strange something in the files called Happy Thought. I don't know, let me just pull it up for a bit. Okay, I don't know what the heck this picture is. This is really awkward. This thing's called Happy Thoughts. I don't know what that is for it. Well, anyways, let me just get back to it. Okay, guys, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it for the Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm pretty sure I don't know what this happens for it. And also, I finally know what the Happy Thoughts pictures thing. I have no idea, but it's a kind of creepy out for it. It looks like Sayori's, I don't know, the face is I'm gonna cover it up for it, but it's really easy. I had to check out the game files because sometimes it make changes for a bit for it. I'll try and look at frequently for it. And don't worry guys, I'll come back to it later when I play this again since this is today is Saturday. I'll do this for another one on Sunday because I do this on the weekend since I have a free time. I can still play this again for it. So we're gonna leave this as a cliffhanger for it. So I apologize for it. So anyway guys, that's pretty much it for Doki Doki Literature Club. If you like this video, hit the like button too. Light them up if you want to see my videos or check out the other videos, so go subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Later!